Yo, what's going on everybody? Cody Von Dell here. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been working on a lot of stuff lately. We're kind of busy, haven't been posting as much, kind of in the process. So first thing, before we get started on today's video, kind of want to show off some little stuff I've been working on. This is the Scooti figure, the prototype. So about 4 months ago, my cat of nearly 16 years passed away, and I wanted to turn my grieving process into a way to grow as an artist creatively. So what I decided to do was, as I was kind of grieving the loss of, my best friend, my pet cat, I got into 3D modeling, just kind of learning about how to 3D model in Nomad and stuff like that. And I'm also learning a little bit about 3D printing. I took a workshop class on it about a week ago. Trying to get into it. I got these little guys made on WOMP. I got a few of them produced just to kind of have little prototypes, kind of see sizing wise what I'm feeling and stuff. But I'm planning on really jumping into it and really taking it seriously. So not as active, I'd say, here on the channel because I'm sort of learning a new skill set. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. Still want to be creating some cool stuff. So you guys might remember about a year ago, we have the Von Dell MetroBreaks. That was a series of about 80 samples, 8 different releases, about 10 on each one. Fun little drum samples that me and my friends were doing way back in like 2004, 2005, 6, 7, 8, all that era, just kind of sample stuff that you guys can work with. It's all royalty free. But I decided I wanted to take stuff from the MetroBreaks and turn it into something real, like a skateboard. You know what I'm saying? Like a full-blown skateboard deck. And this actually came from CCS magazine, so you know it's top quality. I mean, if you're like looking at it in person, oh man, beautiful, the way the layers of paint have kind of been put on. So anyway, producing a lot of stuff. Obviously, you guys know I do a lot of vector graphics, a lot of stuff, digital assets. It's so much fun, but one of my favorite things is creating stuff in real life, stuff that you can hold in your hand, like skateboards and CDs and toys and things like that, shirts and stuff like that. So I've been really trying to this year kind of expand that realm. Of course, doing more vector assets. We've got the Mascot Maker Volume 2 kit that I've been working on with all types of new assets, bodies, heads, all types of cool stuff for your characters. Right now, really been focused on producing physical media. So one cool thing I want to kind of mention before we get started, t-shirts. If you guys want to support what I'm doing, make sure to hop over on my Etsy where you can check out all the stuff that I'm creating. I got a few different collections over there. We've got the retro futuristic cassette futurism kind of stuff. We've got the Googieverse kind of collection. We've got the retro MetroGrunge, the MySpace Music CBZL era stuff. So if you want to support what I'm doing, make sure to go check that out. It's very much appreciated. Get yourself some cool graphic tees fresh off the deck. So appreciate you guys, appreciate that support. And let's go ahead and start taking a look at how we turned a CD into a skateboard deck. I think the first thing we'll do is just kind of speed run creating the template. And guys, check it out. The template is going to be totally free. You can check it out over on my Patreon. It's going to be great for creating your own kind of mock-ups for your own skateboard designs too. All right, let's hop on screen. Oh snap, let's just talk about something you should do really quick. You should hop over on my server, post what you've been working on. We have an amazing community of graphic designers, music producers, all types of creatives. Everybody's there showing works in progress, memes, different types of assets that they use. It's a great place where I drop all of my free assets. So if you aren't already over there, hop on the server, join our community. We'd love to see you over there. Another thing you can do, you can hop over on the Etsy. That's where you're gonna find all of the vector templates that I'm working with on all of my videos. So everything from the Y2K mascot maker, the Y2K logos, icons, all that kind of stuff, all the Frutiger, MetroGrunge, all these little buzzwords that everybody uses these days. Find it all over on my Etsy. And I always put out free sample kits over on the Discord. So, you know, make sure to join the community, be a part of what we've got going on. Greatly appreciate you all. All right, so we have the deck created. Let's go ahead and open up probably my favorite cover of all the different MetroBreaks, Volume 2 here with that big old boombox. That's actually my boombox, so you gotta love it. Taking this piece and gonna go ahead and kind of break down all the pieces that we need and go ahead and get them ready to bring over into the skate deck template that we just set up. So let's go ahead and bring those layers over here. And obviously this is looking a little bit messy right now, but it's not going to stay that way for long. So at this point, just gonna kind of play around. Let's see, look at our different, I wanna come up with a basic mask. Now this is not typically how we would do a mask, but I'm just doing it, pretty much creating a mask that we can use on all of our layers at once, and that's just something simple that we're doing just to kind of save some time. And I know we want to play with our layer style because I want to kind of get some of that wood grain texture on my mock-up. Obviously the final graphic that I would send to CSS or any type of company to print, not going to have the texture on it, but for the mock-up it looks pretty cool. So we're going to do that. Play around a little bit with sort of these different things, always trying to, not always, but trying to kind of keep our layers named the best that we can. I don't always do a good job at that, but I try. So now we have that cool wood texture kind of going on. So anything that we do, we're gonna have that nice kind of thing go, just like nice bit of texture going on so it feels sort of tangible. And now we're just gonna kind of play around with some of these different vector assets that we've dropped in that have come directly from the album art, and just kind of change them up just enough to where it feels the same but slightly different, same but different skate deck instead of a album cover. So not too big of a difference there. Just kind of tilting this a little bit, kind of creating sort of an abstract little city skyline back there. Playing around with some of these little paint splatters. We want this to feel nice and grungy, get that nice kind of tangible feel. I was thinking about doing some more MetroBreaks this summer, but I've just been so busy doing other stuff, it just hasn't happened yet. So we're gonna fill that in right there. Cool. So we've got the skyline looking good. This is really feeling like that typical, 20-year-old 2000s, 2005 era kind of skate deck, something that I would have probably been skating around on when I was like 15, 16, 17 years old. So pretty fun little thing that we have going on here. Just gotta get the placement right on these little grunge layers. These are all little pieces that you can find in one of the two Frutiger MetroGrunge vector kits over on my Etsy, so make sure to go check that out. And there's some free stuff over on the Discord, obviously, that you can check out as well. Kind of, dip in, see how you like it. I guarantee you're gonna love it though. So, check out the free stuff over on Discord, and then pop over to the Etsy, support what I'm doing, and get some cool graphics that are going to help speed up your workflow. So I think we've got something that's looking pretty cool here at this point. All of our pieces are there, looking good. Is there anything else that maybe we could just rearrange some of these little florals, things like that, but for the most part, I'd say we're looking good. Yeah, just playing around at this point with just little splatters, florals, things like that. Let's duplicate that one and bring it on over here a little bit. Cool, so we're kind of getting that like white on black and black on white, kind of mixing it up a little bit. That's feeling pretty comfy. I like the way that one turned out, very nice. Check out all those details. All right, so let's create another. So this was MetroBreaks Volume 3. We had the television stacked up, the old CRT TVs. So let's go ahead and kind of figure out what we're going to do. I don't think that design is going to lend itself to this sort of horizontal layout that we have. So I think what we're going to do is obviously, once again, kind of play around with that texture a little bit, because we like our mock-ups to kind of feel tangible, but obviously we know when we send it in for print, no textures on there. We don't want to print textures on something, but just for the mock-up, looks cool. And I think we're going to flip this this layout over a little bit, just so that the TVs, the full stack, is there. I think the stack is going to look best, sideways. So playing around with some of our little things here. Look at all these layers. I need to do a better job of naming my layers, but sometimes you just get so into what you're doing you forget to name them, so it happens. All right, so we've got our TV stacked up over here. If we turn that mask off, you can see it looks a little bit messy, so that's what's going on behind the scenes, if you will. But yeah, part of every design, I'd say, is just kind of seeing how things are working back there. Seeing the Photoshop, document or the Illustrator document always kind of helps you better understand what you're looking at. As you're always used to seeing the exported finished piece, so it's kind of seeing all the little parts underneath the hood. Look a little bit bad, but that's okay. We've got the mask turned off for a moment just so that we can kind of get all this stuff figured out, and then we'll turn that mask right back on. And it's still looking a little bit messy, you guys, but it's okay. We're just kind of, it's live. We're playing with it, trying to get things feeling right, looking right. When you're going from that square layout from a, album art over to a, something like a skateboard deck, parts are going to get flipped and stuff like that. You just kind of gotta tinker with it until it's feeling right. So I do believe we are starting to feel like sort of in the right realm. Maybe we'll scale down these TVs just a little bit to just kind of, just see what happens. Just playing around with it, getting familiar with what we're doing. Playing around, turning one graphic into another using the same assets. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge, but I think this is generally how I was hoping it would look. We've got the TVs turned sideways, we've got the boombox, 2 pieces down. Feeling pretty good about them. Oh, one other thing you could do if you really want to support what we're doing over here, check out the music, all the background music, and all my videos. I created it all, so check out Cody Vondell on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Spotify, wherever you stream your music, all kinds of cool stuff for you to listen to, and I greatly appreciate that. Let's do one more. Let's do MetroBreaks Volume 1. We've got our little speakers, little radials, very popular motif that's been going on these past few years because we're throwback era to the early to mid 2000s, late 2000s even. So yeah, I've got this little piece, fun little assets. So let's kind of rearrange them a little bit and see how things look. Scale them down just a little bit. Bring some stuff over. Yeah, this kind of, going from a square to a skateboard, it's a very different layout. So just trying to bear with me as I figure things out. You can scale that guy down, tilt it just a bit. Try to figure out how much black and yellow do we want going on in this piece? You know what I mean? Just trying to figure out the placement where everything is going to go and feel most comfortable. And those plants are way too big, so we'll scale those down just quite a bit. Play around with these clouds back here, see if we can do anything cool with them. It's getting there. Once again, we've got these recurring kind of grungy little bits. Pretty sure we had those on every single album art. It's kind of a staple of the MetroBreaks aesthetic. I'm already feeling like we're getting pretty close. We might scale down this little factory just a little bit right there in the background, or maybe not, I don't know. Just trying to play with things and figure it out, That's kind of, you can always hit undo. That's one of the great things about doing all your stuff digitally is you can just always try something out, and if it doesn't go back, it doesn't work out, you just go back. Go back a few steps. That's one of the important parts of non-destructive editing, which we do sometimes. Sometimes we're a little destructive on this channel, but it's okay. Destructive editing is when you, instead of making masks, you tear layers apart and different things like that. Should be making masks and things like that, but sometimes we just get so into what we're doing, we take some shortcuts. We shouldn't, but sometimes we do. So we overall have some pieces here. We need to kind of figure out what we're going to do with all of these. Move them up a little bit. You can kind of see where that texture starts. You can kind of get an idea for what's visible and what's not. I like the idea of having these guys kind of yeah, something like that is cool. Maybe not having these pieces kind of come down underneath. I don't know. It's a challenge every time I'm trying to just figure out, how you want to place things and make stuff feel comfy and look good. And it just takes a little bit of time to work all those pieces out, But I think we are getting there. Pretty happy overall with the general placement of things. You can probably sit here and tinker with it for a very long time, but I'd say overall feeling pretty happy with it. All right, check that one out. All right, you guys, so that is my process turning music on a CD into a full-blown skateboard deck. I got it printed on CCS, so you know it's top quality stuff. CCS magazine, they've been around forever, been a big fan of theirs. They have the ability to do custom decks on their site, so I went ahead and did that, took advantage of it, and wow, super impressive quality. It looks great. Can't wait to do more of these. So at some point, I'm planning on doing a line of skateboards, but for right now, just focused on the Scooti figures. We have 2 sizes at the moment, and there's gonna be more coming up soon, so make sure to go check that out. Greatly appreciate you all. I'll talk to you soon.